Hey, good afternoon. It's attorney Ben Haynes from the Haynes Law Group. It has been over 5 years since I did my last vlog on surplus funds here in Florida. I am one of the leading authorities as an attorney in Florida surplus funds. And I think I want to talk about the state of 2024 and where we're in post-COVID with foreclosure surplus here in Florida. And what I'm seeing, what I've been seeing, again, my name is Ben Haynes. I own the Haynes Law Group. I have been a foreclosure and surplus lawyer going on 13 years. I've done thousands of cases. So I've seen a lot, especially in South Florida. But today I want to talk about the market and how it's impacted foreclosure surplus matters, whether that's tax deed surplus or mortgage foreclosure surplus. And what's happened is there's about a 35 to 40% increase in property values, which has done what? It has obviously increased values at a significant rate to where when there's foreclosure sales, which there's still plenty. Florida's a top 5 state in foreclosures amongst the nation. Um, there's a lot more surplus funds cases now in the state of Florida than there were 6, 7 years ago when you were seeing more short sales and all of that. But the property values being so high that when it goes to a foreclosure auction, it's selling for usually it's still not market value, but it's relatively close. And so the contract, which is the mortgage, is getting paid off and there's surplus. So who's entitled to that? You have owners, you have heirs. But today's point is with so many surpluses, they're getting a lot of foreclosure surplus recovery um, companies or asset recovery companies, non-lawyers, not attorneys, uh, coming out of the woodwork to start businesses here. And then the ones that have already been here for a while are really manipulating a lot of people and putting people in harm's way. It's just the facts. I get a call at least once a week from someone wanting to start a surplus company. And I never have represented a surplus company, nor will I, for various reasons. But um, the main thing is that heirs and owners who want to collect surplus need to go speak to an attorney. And there's not a lot of attorneys who handle this issue in the state of Florida, but the significance in being a lawyer and not being a lawyer and handling a court matter is significant. It's very high, and I've seen a lot of surplus companies because they're not governed by the Florida Bar of Ethics. That's why they contact you. That's why they text you. That's why they call you. That's why they email you. What they do, and that's not even the bad part, is that they scare and manipulate people to assign away their rights. And it's happening so much in 2024. I had a call a couple weeks ago from someone who had assigned their rights to one of these surplus companies and then ended up, and the reason he did is because they completely lied to him about a situation. And then when he tried to get out of the assignment the same day that he signed it, they said, nope, you assigned away your rights and we're not letting you fire us. And they literally have been trying to take tens of thousands of dollars of his surplus for not doing a single thing. And that's what the companies do. They're not here to help you. They're here to take more money than they deserve. And that's because, again, non-lawyers, you need to speak to an attorney. So I'm saying, making this video to tell people, before you sign anything, speak to a lawyer, whether it's me or another attorney, just so you know what your rights are. Because once you assign away your rights, you cannot fire those companies, and they're not going to let you. I had a call this week as well. One of those companies is suing someone who's trying to get out of their contract. There's a lawsuit that's been filed. It's crazy, to say the least. Now, when you hire an attorney represents your rights. If they don't do a good job, you can fire them at any time. Okay, they can't. You can, if they're not doing a good job, you have the right to do that. But I'm telling you, before you sign anything, well, first of all, whether I hear from you ever or not, never sign anything with the surplus recovery company, especially now. They're greedy. They're not attorneys, and that's the biggest thing. They are not lawyers. They're going to tell you they have lawyers in house, and guess what? They don't. And so it's important for you to know what your rights are as as someone who is potentially entitled to surplus. I'm happy to give a free consultation from any county that there's a surplus in the state of Florida, Ohio, or Illinois is where I'm licensed. But Florida is our main hub, and I've been doing this for a while. So happy to give a free consultation. This is Ben Haynes from the Haynes Law Group. Today's message: don't assign away your rights ever.